nagging at the dog.
Yeah.
That's all right. All right, so we got here another Pookie's Original.
Oh, you did?
Instead of fighting the wind, you get one of these big honker styrofoam, see there. And we're gonna make it into a giant slip float. It's not gonna slip much, about that far, I guess. But then the wind carries that big old light dude into your load away. Or at least that's what Pookie says. We ought to call this the Pookie Hurricane Ball. Hurricane, I only got, well, ball, yeah, I only got one. Of course, I don't know, I'm not gonna name stuff for him. And he may not want me talking about his balls either. You never know. Some guys, you know, he's cool, but you know. All right, so take my handy dandy ice pick now that I found it, because my kids are like the world's greatest at misplacing things. And if you turn these over, there's a little dimple right here that's like dead center. So that's where we're gonna go in. Right there. And I know from a lot of messing with styrofoam, and you want to leave that wrapper on while you do this, because otherwise you're in for a mell of a hess. Okay, so that wasn't quite long enough, and it may go in there a little bit crooked, but
I bet a round screwdriver would have done the same thing.
almost. You know what? That might be a good idea now that I pre-poked a hole in it. I'm gonna get one of my screwdrivers, because the air line that you got to run through it, this is just plain old aerator line from Wally World, like you use on an aquarium. It's like $2, 8 foot. More than I'll ever need for these. I don't know how many I plan on making, but that should be enough.
You gonna spray it on?
Huh?
So you're gonna spray it on? I'm kidding.
Oh. Okie dokie 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 dokie. Could not find my smaller than this, bigger than this, but smaller than this screwdriver. So I just used one of the really hard, like Yeti straws or whatever they are. I don't know. And I don't think I may be close to center. I don't know. It's got a little bump in it. So close enough. So let's get some of this out. Like I said, I'm just going off of what Pookie told me.
Let's all go.
So let's see. I need to here cut that one. There you go. Ferocious. All right. So I'm actually going to use that as a guide to get the tubing through. Boom, out the other side. I'll hold this side. Pull the straw back out. Oh no, it goes the other way. All right, hold that side. Pull the straw out. Now we're threaded, and it does wiggle around in there a lot. That's what I was afraid of. Damn it, Gina.
Was that too big?
Yeah, it's all right though. I got an idea. Okay. Oh man, that thing pushed a big old hole in it.
Uh-oh.
Look at that. It's huge.
What did that?
Is the straw you said here, try this with?
This little bitty one?
Yeah. Don't do it again, you can make it worse.
Uh-huh. Well, just gonna have to super seal it, or
Just right there. My goodness, hold on. Okay. Okie dokie. So you can see, hopefully it'll focus. See if I can help it. Yeah. Right there. I put 2 little partials in there. They're only about that long. They're only about 1.5 inches or so long, so I didn't want to add any weight to it. But I may have by accident. I don't know. But then I'm just putting a shot of hot glue around, all around, all around, all around, just to try and help hold it in place. Because I think that's going to be the best bet for keeping it where it needs to be. I know crafty people on YouTube and stuff hot glue their styrofoam and stuff, so didn't figure it would hurt it. Of course, I still had I still had to ask Mom's advice, and yeah, she's right. She just said, well, if you melt a hole in it, you'll know. Oops, don't do that next time. And I'm sure Pookie's sitting at home laughing at me, going, man, you dumb, that is not what I said.
Sure.
Alright, so hopefully that'll give it a good holdy hold. I'm going to leave the glue gun plugged in, but we're going to let this cool off here and get my peanut butter out of the way. Which, by the way, that is the world's greatest peanut butter right there. That's some good stuff right there, man. Whoops. Look at him.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put that little bit down.
Look at that, much less fat than others. And the best part.
Sorry.
2 sugars. That's it. Just 2 sugars. Mom doesn't like opening biscuits. In case if you're wondering what that sound was, that's Mom having it out with Pillsbury. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think that should hold it. Plus, it is going to have, so you want to run just about a foot or so line. So you've got your ball and then 4-inch balls. So that would give us, 4 inches here and 4 inches here. So it's not going to move a whole lot. I mean, and with the weight underneath it, with granted not a lot of weight, but still with weight on it, if something goes wrong, all it's going to do is start walking up the line towards me. So
They're gonna tight so it doesn't go around.
So I'm putting the tube in it, Mom, for 59.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that. Just all hooked up. We'll see what it looks like here in a few minutes. All right. So we're back. So the glue's pretty well set on this side. It's pretty well set on this side. I think, well, it's a little tacky right there, but that's okay. So is my boss. Oh, dooch. Just kidding. So there we go. So I can almost see through it. So that's probably going to be good. So I am going to trim a little of this off up close. Probably, I don't know, about right there. Same on this side. There we go, just like that there. Come on. Shaw, ham, bone biscuits. Yeah. Tell you what, it's pretty slick. Alright, so we get to the lake. We start battling wind. Not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. I'll show you what the Pookie hurricane ball is all about. Or whatever he calls it. He didn't tell me. But I am going to run line through it just to make sure I didn't get a kink in it, but I think we're good. Cool. Now let's wait. All right. Guess what, kiddies? Something else done showed up in the mail. Look at barely get that out there. Barely cuts that tape. Okay, maybe a little more than that. Man, that is some serious tape. Yeah, gum. Alright. Now we're cooking with gas. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Oh, sweet, we got bubble wrap. My goodness. The bubble wrap will scare you that bad? Holy moly. Alright, so let's see. Alright, Dakota Lithium. Oh, check that out. That's cool. Attention. Federal DOT shipping regulations require lithium batteries to ship with less than 10% charge. Charge battery before use. Charge each battery with LiFePO 4 charger before wiring in parallel or in series to make sure they are balanced. Awesome. I will do that. Dakota Lithium. Receipt. Okay, so this is the LiFePO or LiFePO or whatever they call it charger right there. Let's see, let's get it out of its Sunday go to church clothes. Oh, there we go. Well, it's very low key, very no thrill. I mean, I hope it at least has a light on it, so otherwise I'll be sitting around waiting for days. All right. So we got the charger. That's the one they do recommend on the Dakota Lithium batteries. They do recommend this one. Now, if you get a bigger battery than I got, of course, you can get bigger chargers. But I just took the one they, or ordered the one they recommended for this battery because I don't need a huge amount of power. I need enough to run about, I can run about 10 amp hours. This battery should be 10 amp hours, but the way I've got my watts, figured the volts, figured the amps, and what I would need, this is a 10 amp hour battery, but I should be able to get almost 12 hours out because I am pulling very, very little amperage. So I think like 2 or 3, and this one can run a while. Okay. There she is. There she is. Dakota Lithium 12 volt 10 amp. And man, I'll tell you what, I need one of those for the motorcycle. Man, that doesn't weigh anything. That's nice. Alright. So, man, that is super cool nice. So let's see. I wonder if this has, no? I had a like a Japanese or Chinese set of these once, and they had the jaws, but then right underneath the jaw, right there, had an open slot where you could just slide that on instead of clamping it like this. You could just, and it goes. So you could actually slip it in one and clip it to a second, and, you know, if you so wanted to. So, all right, so thanks to federal law, we'll have to charge this bad boy up. But the box is ready. Let me get that. All right, anyway, here's the crate. Got gear crate, got 2 of the rod holders on. This one I'm probably going to use for a camera mount. I'm probably going to figure out a way to dink it on there like that. I don't know. Well, there's that screwdriver I couldn't find. So anyway, so here on the front, so it's gonna sit in the gap like this. This I'll be right here. So yes, my box is ugly, but it's repurposed. It was a repurposed box. So, and I figured, okay, so my little doodad battery will sit right there. And actually it's gonna sit on this end. And see that? I was smart. I left a little red collar on there so I'd know which one was red. Cause I ain't too good with that stuff. So that one's red. That one will go over there. This little black one will go over there. Then we'll be hooked up. I'm gonna find probably just a couple of, I don't know, maybe a hand towel or a little plastic bin to keep it from jostling around back there. But there it is. 12 volt, 10 amp, has a hot digger to die for dip. Slap your mama. We're gonna be ready in no time now. And I'd give a shout out to Pookie, but I'm upset with Pookie. He went fishing this weekend. Actually, he's not going till Friday, but I was gonna act like it's the weekend so I could bag on him for not taking a certain fat white dude. Anyway, so there's the lead. Oh, I was talking about those leads. Yeah, it's gonna come out of there. And yeah, I know my box is very caveman, so it's gonna come out of there. It's gonna hook to that one. It's gonna run past the fuse block. It's gonna go to a splitter, and then I got one of these off Amazon that actually has 4 leads on it. So this is gonna be bow light. This will be stern light. This will be the cockpit lights, and this one here is going to be the 360 greens, which I hope to really get a good workout with next weekend. Because I'm not going this weekend, unlike Pookie, cheater. I shouldn't say that. He had those plans before I met him, so more power to you, Pook. Nail some of them big ones. All right, so I'm gonna move some of this stuff around, clean up a little bit, and see what else I can't get into for that Jackie Poo Day. I did get a minnow bucket, but that's not real exciting. So, all right, that's it for now. Bye. Miss you already.